Well, hello everybody. I'm hoping this is coming through loud and clear. I've had a bit of a technical issue, so bear with me a second while I just double check that this is working. Yeah, I think we are live. Tell me in the chat if we're live. Yeah, it would appear we are. So, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Just Making Conversation hangout by the bench. It'll be slightly different in the fact that it's just me. Malcolm is at work, and this is just a bit of time in which I could find to gather a little bit of time to work on the Moosaroo build. As you will remember, it is the Bandai MSN04. I can never pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. But yeah, so it's a high grade Bandai kit. We've not done an awful lot to it so far, so I'll go over that in a minute and I'll take it over to the bench. It's just literally what it says in the title. It's just a hangout. It's 5 of you watching, so thanks for being with me. Let's have a quick look. Talking of which, who is in? So Just Making Conversation, saying good afternoon all. Could that be me or Malcolm? I'm not sure. White Glove Model saying good morning from sunny-ish Northern California. Hi mate, hope you're doing well. Hope you've not been caught up in any bad weather. Julian is there saying hi chaps. Hi Julian. And Sarah Jane is there saying hi all. So thank you for taking time to say hello. Lewis is there as well saying good morning. Indeed, sort of. It's afternoon. And if it's your morning, then you're obviously working late today. So yeah, there you go. People will come in and join, and people will leave, etc. That's fine. Not a big problem. It's all quite laid back and chilled. Hope music isn't too distracting. It's just a little bit of something to put me in the frame of mind. Steve's there saying hi, James. Hi, Steve. Hope you're well. And Plastic Monkey's there saying hi, James. So, hi, mate. How you doing? So cool. So, what have I done? So, with the Moosaroo update, it's really simple. I've put some primer on it, and I've painted some of its first colours. So, just over here, as you can see, we've got some whitish grey colour going on. That's just the base colour. Some of the bits are done, some of the bits aren't, but I wanted to play around with a technique and have a look at, quite made my mind up quite how I want to go with the design, if you like, the build. So we're going to do that live, God help me, and maybe you can give me some opinions of what you think. So let's head over to the bench. So there we go. This is the bench. Now what I've done, I have primed and coloured a piece of plastic card with a similar white grey. Now this is a mask, hexagonal mask. I'm not going to take it off, but it was obviously going to give you the hexagonal shapes. Confused yet? You will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and create a slightly different camouflage look for a futuristic suit. And right now I'm looking at these colours. So we have got violet red, which is that colour. We've got a blue-green, sort of turquoisey green. We've got Oxford blue, which is quite a dark blue. And then we've got a blue-violet, so slightly different. So if I hold those up to the camera, you can see the contrast, which I'm talking about. Quite different, quite out there. And what I'm going to try and do, this all here on the bench. So there's going to be a bit of airbrushing. There's going to be a bit of noise from the extractor, because I will put that on. Those of you who are watching, if you can't hear nothing, let me know. Or if it's too noisy and loud and distracting, let me know, because I can turn it off. Of course, I've got the Just Making Coffee Conversation coffee. Ground some beans myself before I come on. So that's cool. 9 people watching. Let's have a quick look to see who is there. Just saying hello to one another. So Sarah Jane's just saying mostly just listening on PlayStation. Oh, I don't think I've ever been on a PlayStation before. That's interesting. Cool. Okay. So like I say, this is a bit of an experiment. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some little beakers, shake up some paint, make up a bit of paint. So how is your Monday going? Is it going well? Are you all ready for Christmas? Yes, I've gone and said it. I've mentioned the word. Sorry for all those that aren't Christmassy. You will be by the time we're finished. Little stir, so I'm going to be noisy. I'm sorry. There's no way around this. Well, there is. I just don't do it on air, but I wasn't that prepared. So that's our first colour. I'm going to mix a bit more up. So yeah, the weekend I have been busy doing the last bit of decorations, getting stuff ready. My lovely mother-in-law turns up tomorrow from Russia to spend Christmas with us, so that'd be nice. Like I say, I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah, so she's going to be with us. Hopefully she's not going to get locked down in the UK for a long time, but we're not going to talk about the C word today. We're going to miss that. So yeah, I've been doing some decorations over the last couple of days and wrapping presents and getting stuff ready. Really looking forward to it this year, I've got to be honest. After the last little bit of time, we've all had a bit of a nightmare, haven't we? All around the world, we're all in the same boat. And the last one, you'll be glad to know, so that'll be the noise out of the way. And then we're just straight into the airbrushing, which will be noise itself, I'm sure. Okay, so that's the noisy part done. So what we're going to do is we're going to just pick a colour. Now, the way I think I want to do this is I want to randomly pick out some of the hexagonals as we go in different colours. So it's not too uniform in its approach. Just set the airbrush up. Right, before we start that, let's just go head over to the chat, make sure we're up to date with everything. Lewis is just saying it's like a dentist drill. Yeah, sorry, we won't do that very often, so that's good. Sarah Jane's Crimbo is banned. No, that can't be right. Can't be right, Sarah Jane. Plastic Monkey's asking Sarah Jane, what are you playing on the PlayStation? I'm not sure how to answer that. Because if I say it's me, then that's not right, is it? Okay, so she's listening to us while she's playing GT Sport. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm not actually on the PlayStation. Oh. Okay, cool. No worries. So 12 people watching, make sure you say hello. Yeah, so this is a day off for me. No work. Oh, it's lovely. I do like not having any work. Well, being off and being paid to be off, you know what I mean. But yeah, there you go. So like I say, we're just going to do a little experiment here, live, and I'll randomly pick out some numbers. Now the reason, some shapes. The reason I'm doing it this way is because there's an element that will go on top of it afterwards. Okay, so let's go. Hopefully this will come out okay. Might have been helpful if I clean my airbrush beforehand, eh? So, yeah, that might be better. So I'm just going to go around now in this top corner, or this half, should we say. I'm going to do random, and then on the other half, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it slightly differently, same colours, but I just want to see what final coat will look like. So yeah, I want to try and make it very different to what it normally is on these kits. Now obviously, as you all know, I'm not a big sci-fi person. So I have no idea whether I'm doing the right thing or not. A little bit of overspray there, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. Okay, so as you can see, we've got some odd dots here and there. I want to try and limit the overspray as much as we can, because we don't want other colours to bleed. So on this side, what I'm going to do is slightly different. Is I'm actually going to get a piece of card, or in this case it's a piece of paper, and I'm going to line it up as best I can. Card probably be better and easier to manage than the paper I'm using. And we're going to do lines with different colours. Now obviously this is just a test, so I'm not too worried about overspray or anything like that. I'm just literally playing with the stencil to see whether I can get the effect I want and what's going to work. You see, we've got different lines there. So what we're going to do now is clean the airbrush out. We'll pick a different colour. And I'm having trouble cleaning my brush now. What's going on? Oh, don't do this to me. Bear with me, won't take long, honest. So Steve's just asking there, have I tried Valerio Colour Shift paints? No, I haven't. I've heard that they're pretty good. But they'd be pretty cool to use. Especially on something like this. We might have to change the airbrush, I think, because this one is not playing ball. Why? Right, okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, bear with me while I'm doing this. Obviously, doing it live is going to take a little bit of fapping about. So what should we go with? Let's go with our blue violet. I think we'll go with next. Have you tried them, Steve? Do you know someone that has tried them? Turn that down a little bit now. Yes, Plastic Monkey, this is a Sotar. It's a lovely airbrush. Which I haven't quite learned how to control properly yet, as you can tell. And like all good things, I didn't try and think to myself, oh, I know, I'll practice this before I go live. Oh no. Of course not. That would be like logical, wouldn't it? Don't do that. Don't do logical. So the first thing I've noticed is going random is difficult because there's no plan. Isn't that what random means? Maybe. Yeah, I need to sit and work this one out a little bit more. Oh, I want to do more, but I can't think where to put them. There we go. So what I will do when I come to do this on the model, I'll obviously take a little bit more time masking up, etc., and have a bit more of a plan of my randomness if I choose the random. I'm not too worried that they're not fully covered, because we can tidy that up obviously on the real thing. So there you go, you can see I'm building up some colours, just different colours. Let's clear the airbrush, and while I'm doing that I can have a look at the chat, see what's going on. Ian Fraser's there saying good morning from Canada. Good morning, Ian, hope you're well. Like I said, Steve was just asking if I've used the colour shift paints, and I haven't. I wish I had, but they're not in my arsenal. White Glove Bottles thinks, I think it's good doing it live. We can all learn from it, and practice makes perfect indeed. Well, at the end of the day, if I'm honest, the whole purpose of this originally, when I decided crazily that I would go live, was more of a hangout sort of affair, if you like, for want of a better word. Where we can all have a chat and giggle, talk about some stuff. Amazingly, 18 people watching. Thank you all for being with me. Make sure you say hello, because I'm sure you haven't. But yeah, so just to explain for those that are just joining, this is to do with the Moosaroo Cup, Moosaroo build, where the podcasts were all challenged kindly, sponsored by the Hamilton IPMS, or IPMS Hamilton. So, you know, they are the judges, they're the ones we got to please. So we went with that first. We have gone with that. So let's put this in order so we don't get muddled up, because we already are. Trying to decide which is which. That's definitely that. What's that? Oh, that's that one. Okay, so cool. So we're going to go with just the violet red now. Yeah, going back to the airbrush, the reason I chose to use the Sotar is because maybe we'll have a little bit more control over what I'm doing. I'm a big fan of Badger. I assure you that is the paper and the airbrush interacting, nothing else. Couldn't make it up, could you? So as I say, I'm just doing this roughly. Because I want to get a rough idea of where I'm going with it. So we're going to go underneath that one. And like I say, what we'll do is, once this is all dry, we'll have a little think about exactly how we're going to go ahead in the future. So again, we're going to put some random paint down. Try not to make too much of a mess. Where am I going to go from there? So yeah, keep commenting. Obviously I'm not looking at the screen right now, but I will get to you, I promise. Chat between yourselves by all means. Problem with doing random is that you will end up becoming not so random if you're not careful, because the brain doesn't work in a random fashion. Oh, went through that quite well, didn't we? So I'm just going to finish putting these little bits on. Okay. my paint isn't mixed very well, so I'm having some problems here. Bear with me. Okay, so 15 people of you still watching. I thank you for being with me. As I say, we're just testing out some painting ideas for our Moosaroo build, which is the Bandai high grade suit. Before I go back to that, let's have a quick catch up on the chat, otherwise I will be too far behind. White Glove Models is saying there, Lewis, I won a band braid yesterday from Fox. Wow. Apparently I've fallen into the hole with now. Oh, good for you guys. Simon's there saying, hello, first time joining you in the live stream. Oh, congratulations and welcome. Thank you for taking time to be with us. And Tim is there saying, hi from Moscow in Idaho, USA. Right, cool. Nice of you to be with us. Steve's just saying there, sorry, James, just as I spoke about the colour shift paints, my phone rang. I didn't hear you. That's fine, it's not a problem. Not a problem, buddy. So yeah, I was just asking you, Steve, if you'd used the colour shift paints at all that you inquired about. I haven't. And as you can probably see, this is really kicking my backside. This is not good. Right. Now the airbrush is a great airbrush. The person using it is not. So now I'm getting all sorts of things going on here. That's all right, we'll go with what we've got. I can't go with that. That's annoying me. Always have a clean airbrush. The only downside to a Sotar is it will clog up quite quickly. So you have to keep it clean, well maintained. And I say, I love it. I think it's great. Brilliant for detail work. What I need is about 6 of these. I'm not spending so much time cleaning brushes, am I? Or an assistant that does it. Go with the assistant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the airbrush over. What I don't want to do is spend forever cleaning the damn things. And I'll go with a little bit more of a bold airbrush. Still going to have some similar sort of control. This is the Patriot 105 from Badger. Now hopefully I've got enough in here. Do a few more random So obviously this mask is a set I purchased. Oh, this is going terribly wrong, this is. It's just not good. It's all down to the mixing, I think. Blame the tools, not the user. Can't be me. What a great idea. Right, cool. So we've run out of that paint. That's okay. So Tim is just asking there, what is the kit that I'm building? This is the Moosaroo Challenge Cup build. This is the kit. It's the Bandai Neo Sabari. Oh, I can never get it right. It's a nice kit. All clicks together. But obviously, I don't want to do it out of the box with the box art. I want to do something a little bit different. We all got similar kits, not all the same. We didn't have a choice over it either. They were just picked out for us and sent to us. So this is out of my comfort zone, without a doubt. So okay, so we've got 3 of the colours, and I'm going to go with the Oxford Blue now. A bit violet-y to me. Well, that's the blue. I think so. Before I do that, let's have a quick look at the chat. Make sure I'm up to date with everything. So I've answered Tim's question about the kit. What glove models is what size needle are you using? Sorry if you have said so, I've missed it. Yeah, it's the one with the pointy end. I can't remember. It comes with the brush, so I've not changed anything out. So I think that it's 3mm, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I will check that. Momes is there saying hello. Hi mate, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. And AD Bridge is there saying hi from Wiltshire. Accidentally found your live stream. Don't tell the boss. Nice music. I'm glad you're enjoying the music. I won't tell your boss. What glove models are saying? Probably a 2mm or 3mm. Yeah, I hesitated. I think it is a 2mm, but it may well be a 3mm. But it is literally what comes with the brush. I haven't changed anything. But yeah, it's a nice brush. The one I'm using right now is a bigger needle size. Yeah. And what glove models is saying with Valerio paints, I have to thin them way down. To be honest, I use the Mech Color, and I'll be honest with you, I do probably about 50-50, I guess, something like that. The majority of the time, don't give me a problem. They work okay, and I enjoy having a product that I use for both airbrushing and painting with a hairy stick. I don't have a vast array of other paints, so no, this is where it's going to be fun. Now, obviously, this is just rough, so there is going to be some overspray. Among other things, because the paint is not mixed properly. Come on. Any of my podcasters will be watching thinking, well, we've got this in the bag. Look at him. He can't even airbrush. And he wouldn't be wrong. So we do our little lines first. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a mix. Can't believe I'm struggling so much. Anyway, so let's go back to our randomness. Oh, now I'm having all sorts of trouble. What's going on with me today? Aidan is just saying, is there a reason my bench is red? No. I just chose that colour today to hopefully give a bit of contrast to what's going on. And as you can see, I'm getting spidering going on. I've got all sorts going on here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, hopefully I'll make a complete tit of myself otherwise. Yeah, no, this is just paper AD on the desk, and I put it on there to provide a slightly different contrast for the cameras, because depending on what I'm working on depends on what it picks up and how it picks it up. And I've got all sorts of drying issues going on here. This is kicking my bum. So yeah, our randomness is okay. So we're coming to the point where so the randomness needs a little bit of organisation, really, so we can understand quite what we're doing. But that gives me roughly what I wanted anyway, so that's cool. Because this is only at the end of the day, this is only a test bit. This isn't actually a part of the model. It's just a piece of Plasticard, because I just wanted to test this idea out that I got whizzing around my head. No, that's what was giving me the trouble. I turned the air down so far that it wasn't working. Yeah, Wally. So obviously I'm going to have to strip down the airbrushes today after this. So this is just me thinking outside of the box. I want it to have an effect on the bodysuit that's a little bit different to the norm. I'll probably be mullered for the fact I've gone off on a tangent by the hard and fast builders of this subject, but there you go. Okay, so I'll leave that for a second. Let me just hairdryer. I do own one. Bear with me a second. Just want to leave that quick dry. And quickly check on the chat. Make sure I'm up to date. There you go, Ian Fraser's there. This year's Moosaroo Challenge was to see how badly the competitors can mess up those Japanese mobile suits. Suit names, yeah. And yeah, you're completely right, Ian. You certainly set us that challenge. So yes, thank you for that. If we can try and have something that's not not quite so difficult next time, that'd be great. Or I could just make sure Malcolm's here all the time. But for those of you who don't know, Ian Fraser, I believe this is the correct Ian Fraser. He is the gentleman who is proudly known as the chief judge and Moosaroo wrangler. I believe I've got that right, Ian, haven't I? I do hope so. There's not two Ian Frasers in the world. I'm sure there probably is more than one. But yeah, thank you for the challenge. It's certainly given me some nightmares. Rick's there saying good morning from Philadelphia. Glad I called the stream. I want to love Valerio, but I haven't solved using them yet. They can be a bit of a pig, if I'm honest. Yes, totally agree. They can be. However, saying that, I've used some of the other ones that are out there, the airbrush ready ones and that sort of stuff, and I don't get on very well with them. But this, the model color, which is primarily for figure painting, mixing that yourself works well for me. So I quite like it. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, so we just had confirmation that it is indeed, I am actually being judged as we speak by the Moosaroo wrangler himself. So thank you for joining me, Ian. Quick, get a decent painter in here. Okay, so bit bizarre. You may think to yourself, why has he done this? This is a bit weird. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to divide this into two, like so. And then I'm going to put something else on top of it now, which I'm not quite sure what that'll be because I haven't actually figured that bit out yet. But what we're going to do is I'm going to put a light coat of a translucent paint on top of that. That's the idea. So we'll reach into my drawer of goodness. Some more little cups. Get those out of the way. So Ian, as you're watching, not that I'm looking for any inside track or anything, but how do you think the other guys are doing? How do you think they're faring in the challenge? I've seen a few bits and pieces of other people's work, and I think there's some awesome stuff going on already, definitely. How about yourself? What do you think? So these are the, while you're waiting for me to get myself sorted. So these are the translucent paints I have. I have yellow, I have orange, I have green. What's going to go best over the top of that, I wonder. So I think what I will do is I'm going to leave out the green. I think I'm going to go for the yellow. And go for the yellow. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I got translucent blue as well. Don't think blue's going to work, is it? Blue's going to clash, and so is green. Yellow should be okay. I think it'll be the yellow or the orange, to be honest. So let's do that. Yellow or the orange. Let's see. I think the yellow is going to be the one for me. I've got to be honest. This is the one I in my head is going to work. I have no idea if this is going to work at all. What am I talking about? What do I know? Right, so a bit of yellow, translucent yellow in there. Let's have a quick look while I'm shaking the bottle. We got Ray Davis there saying good day from Sydney. Hey Ray, how you doing? And he's saying a good combo, James. Oh, thank you very much. Well, we'll see. We're about to buck it up, so we will see. As I say, this is just a test at the moment to give me some sort of idea as to where I can go next. Sorry for the noise, guys. We are at the dentist, as Lewis pointed out. Okay, so fingers crossed. What could go wrong, right? Hey, look at that. The Malcolm Childs himself is there. Hi, Malcolm. How you doing? I hope work has been kind to you today. What is all this? This is me going off on a tangent, Malcolm, and wishing I had someone, a good friend, to talk me out of it. But there you go. Ian saying everyone's doing a great job. A lot of minds are being bent, wrapping their heads around this thing. Yes, definitely has. Talkosaurus is there saying hi peeps, hi mate, how you doing? Malcolm's just saying I must have left the cage door open, my apologies. Yes, it's your fault. And Ian's saying already working on next year's challenge. Ian, I am really looking forward to next year's challenge because Malcolm's doing it. He doesn't know it. Well, he does because I just said it, but yeah, he's there. You can talk about it with him in the room because he then can't deny that he didn't know anything about it, see? And it's live. It's recorded. He's just dropped out now. Rick saying, sorry if I missed it, but what are you using for thinners? I'm actually using a homebrew, effectively. You can get thinner quite easily. Ultimate modelling products do a good thinner, which will work on most things. So, okay. More to come on that later. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold myself and hope to God this works. Right, so we're just going to do a very light dusting. Now remember, this is the translucent translucent orange this is. So translucent I can't tell whether it is working or not. Okay, so we've got the orange going on there. Okay, so that's the orange. We're going to go over the other part with yellow. Bear with me a second while I clean my airbrush again. A lot of cleaning of airbrushing. So yeah, the only thing with this idea is that obviously it's going to be complicated to get this paint down on the figure itself. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, is I'm going to have to base coat it all, obviously. And then I probably are going to have to try my best to paint it in sections. And then bring it all together. The complication with that is obviously trying to match up the hexagonal rules It's gonna be fun. Oh, okay. Was that the orange or the yellow? That was the yellow. Yeah, it was the yellow. Oh no. Yes, I think that was the yellow. So let's go with the orange. Well, they look very similar, don't they? Do it, Malcolm said. Do it. What could go wrong, James? Well, you're watching live, Malcolm. This is what can go wrong. Like I say, I'm not too worried about it being 100% where it needs to be all the time, because this is only a piece of form card in which I'm using just to test out the painting theory, that's all. And obviously I wanted to give you a heads up, you fine lovely people that listen to the podcast. Obviously we're taking a break from the podcast over December, family duties and all that sort of stuff. Plus Malcolm is going to do a load of model making, apparently. No pressure. Oh. Talking of complicated, we got Lib there. Lib was here. Hello from France. God, I was expecting a very French name there, and I can't pronounce English names, let alone other names. Like I'm saying, who'd have thought, James, you would make it complicated? Looks interesting. Thank you, Malcolm. Ray's just saying that doesn't look bad. And it's only paint, James. Indeed. It's only paint. Like I say, what could go wrong? It's all part of the fun and joy of the hobby, isn't it? You know? We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So the good thing about this build is that if you've been listening to the podcast, I think I may have mentioned it. I've been struggling for mojo for quite some time now. And I have actually, in the last week or so, come across a few bits and pieces that have inspired me. So I'm hoping by doing this craziness that I will inspire myself to be completely mad and insane. So there we go. Okay, so we have got the orange on this side, the yellow on this side. Now the orange is quite thick in layers. But what we're going to do, this mask, by the way, you can buy this mask. This is called the Hex Grid mask. And I thought it had the company name on there, but it hasn't. But I will find out where I got that from. I will put it up on the Facebook page. Oh, can't believe it. I'm glad I gave them a shout out. They'll be so grateful. Anyway, so let's see. I'm just going to use one of these because I don't really know how to use them. I'm going to mute myself while I do that. Bear with me. No, I'm not. You can bear the noise. If the wife asks, I never used it. Okay. So, shall we see what it's done? The damage. Are you as nervous as I am? So there you go. The one thing that we've not taken into account is obviously that the colours that we've used, once you add a yellow on top of it, will change the colours completely. So instead of being blue and violets, they're not blue and violets anymore, are they? Hello? But we've got greens and browns. So, what do you make of that? Now, you're going to ask me, I know you're going to ask me, which side is orange and which side's yellow? And of course I know. That side's the orange and that side's the yellow. So there we go. What do you think of that? A world of possibilities, maybe? So there you go. So Mark was just saying, hold the phone. That looks nice, very nice on the right side. Which is the right side? And then he says, which one's orange and which one's yellow? So this is the yellow side. And this is the orange side. So which side is the right side for you, Malcolm? See what I did there? That's cool, right? Yeah. Alan Murray's there saying, hi, James. Hey, Scott Gentry's there saying, happy holidays, James. Hi, how you doing, man? Steve is just saying, Malcolm has a lovely Blackbird's build. He does. Ray Davis is saying, take care, folks. Nurse is about to give me some meds. Oh, okay. Take care. Be good. James, you've got this, mate. Yeah, it's going okay. So 80 saying, looks amazing. Thank you. And some clapping going on from Ray Davis. So, yeah, there you go. So what do you think? Votes in the orange side, this side, or the yellow side? Shall I divide it up so you can see it better? That's the orange side. That's the yellow side. Yeah, not bad. Not what I envisaged, but not bad. Now, I think maybe we could go one step further with this. I'm feeling like we could go another step. Let's give it a go. So I'm going to get a bit of masking tape. Because what I want to do is I want to go across this. Like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let us see. What can we do? What can we make? What more craziness can we do? A little bit of that, I think. And I think we will have a little bit of that. Okay, so we're going to do 2 other editions now. So I'm just going to mask a couple of areas. Just to make it a bit more crazy. We're going to get ourselves a couple more cups. Okay, so let me quickly catch up with all of this. Tim is going orange side. Okay, cool. Alan's saying, I hope you enjoy the contest. IPMS Hamilton is looking forward to judging it at the Heritage Con show in March. Yes, thank you for reminding me. It's not that far away now. Steve is saying, orange side is better with the colours graduations at the top rather than the random. Okie dokie. Ian's saying, you're taking it to the next level. The other bad, better what? The others better watch out. Well, come on. Yeah. I'm going to start shouting yet. Simon said it's saying random orange side looks best. It'll be fun to do on the subject model. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite liking the graduation as well, to be honest. So, okay, so let's mix it up a little bit more. You know, because we're not there yet. I don't think we're futuristic enough yet. So I have got here in my hand some of the Mech Colors from Valerio. That one is bronze. And then we're going to lay the other one, which is metallic blue, which I think, yeah, that's what I want. So a couple of metallic colours. I'm going to thin them down very, very, very slightly. Let's see what difference these make. Again, I'm going to make some noise. I do apologise. Let us go with... now just noticed a problem with my... no, it's okay. I know what I'll do. That's fine. Right, so what we're going to do, because obviously we've got the random up here and we've got the non-random this side. So we need to split that as well, don't we? So we're just going to literally do a very small amount of this into my airbrush. Oh, not quite enough there to do what I want it to do. Another little squeeze. Okay, that's one. Just let a little clean out. Okay, so we've got some votes coming in there for what you think is the best way. Malcolm is going with the dotty bits. Looks better than the stripes. I think the thing with the random dots is that there has to be a little bit of order to it. Well, yes, it is random, sort of defeats the object, I agree. But it does need a little bit of control, I think. So let's ruin this a little bit more. Sorry if I just hit the camera. Okay, so we've now got 4 different types of scheme, effectively. Just going to clean the airbrush very quickly, then I'll reveal and see. We'll have a look together, and then we'll try our best to figure out exactly which one we like. He says. Really important to keep your airbrushes clean when you're doing painting. Don't let them sit because they will clog up and be a real pain. So okay, so is our airbrush clean enough now? Okay, let's have a little bit of a reveal, shall we? So hopefully we're not going to drag off anything that we've already done. Here we go. So have a quick look first, see which one I like. Oh, you know what I've done? I've been a bit of a wally, haven't I? I've done both of these on one side instead of it being on the opposite side. But that's okay, it's not a problem. It gives me a rough idea. So let me see if I can bring this in closely to you for you to see. There's an app for this. So there we go. Does that show up? So you've got the orange side, the yellow side. You've got the bronze and the, what was that? Metallic blue. What do you think, guys? Difficult to show, really. I think it may be a step too far. Maybe. Let's have a look. So, okay, so Simon is saying random orange side looks best to me. It will be fun. Oh yeah, we read that, didn't we? Cuttlefish armor, Malcolm says. Adi saying gotta go. Good luck with it, James. Thank you, Adi. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Rick is saying, what pressure are you using on the airbrush? A lot of pressure. I think it's 25 psi or something like that. It's quite high actually, but I have a regulator on the airbrush here, which I can turn right down. So I generally have the compressor at a high rate and control it here. So I've got very little idea of exactly what pressure I'm using all the time. Not a good answer, I know, but that is what it is. Tim just saying, it looks like the German lozenge camouflage scheme. Yeah, similar. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Not completely. Although, if I'm honest, I think this one will work quite well, especially being random. I think it would work quite well with weathering, etc. But the metallic hasn't added anything to it at all, in my opinion. Nothing at all. Which is real strange because, like I say, these were all blues and purples until I put the yellow on and orange on. And it just totally changed them, which I should have seen that coming, really. Don't know. Maybe the... Yeah, Mark was just confirming no to putting the metallic finish on it. No, I think you're right. It's not added anything to it at all, is it? Not at all. Shame, but no, that's a step too far, James. But yeah, I'm happy with this. We need to have a bit of more of a ponder, really. So there we go. Well, 20 of you watching. And I've been going for an hour. So thank you so much for everyone being with me. I'm floored by that. Thank you very much, and thank you for the interaction as well. It's been really nice. So yeah, it hasn't quite turned out how I wanted it to, if I'm honest. And that's because I put the yellow or orange over top, translucent, and that's not done it for me. So I'm going to have to think a bit more about that, I think. Michael's just saying, okay, now build it. You've got till March. I know I've got till March, Malcolm. Don't you worry. It'll be done way before that. Way before that. So there you go. Anyway, that was the purpose of this stream today, was to give you a little insight into the way my brain works, which is not for the faint-hearted by any means. But yeah, we're gonna have to ponder that a little bit, because it's not crazily, it's not worked out how I expected it to, and I'm a bit annoyed at myself because I knew that would be the case. Actually, thinking about it, put translucent colours over paints. They are going to change them to different colours, aren't they? You wally. So yeah, I was basically mucking around with the idea that I had, similar to another test piece that I did. I used different colours, in fairness, and not so many of them, but it will work. It will work. It's fine. Yeah, Tim's just saying there that it might work better by putting the bronze first and then the hexagonal colours. Yeah, see, now what I was trying to recreate in my head was something similar to this. I will show you, and I can't remember how I did it, is the honest truth. So this is a test piece that I did, and as you can see, you just pick out the hexagonals there. Now, as you look at it doesn't pop out at you straight away in the right type of light. It really does shine. But obviously this particular piece that we're doing, or I'm doing, is going to be primarily photos. So it's got to be able to stand out on the photos. So this is why I didn't try and use the same colours. And this was a translucent yellow I put over this, which gave me that sort of goldy type shine. But there was only two colours involved. The lines here weren't white. They were, oh God, what were they? They were like a really turquoisey bright colour from what I remember. Anyway, so yeah, maybe that is where I've gone wrong slightly in my mind. But yeah, that worked really well. And that is actually for something else. But still didn't quite get what I wanted to give. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it. Listen, I mean, obviously this is gonna be quite difficult to recreate on our pieces. I mean, this is just part of one of the legs. So yes, I have got colour on it, Malcolm. Look at that. So yeah, we may go the other way with it. where instead of the white lines, the actual hexagonals are white, maybe. Or I'm confusing myself now. Anyway, so yeah, some of the pieces are primed in the base colours. This is actually sort of a white grey mix. That's our base, and then we'll go on top of that with colours. So yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that, I think. So anyway, there you go. So that is the update for the Moosaroo. I'm not going to spend any more time today with you guys, unfortunately, because I have to shoot out in about 20 minutes or so and go and do my last chore of the day. I hope that's been interesting to watch. I'll put a post up on the Facebook group of this and vote. Tell me what you think. Maybe the colours. Tell me if you think there's some certain colours that you would think would be better. That'd be quite interesting to see. What I might then do also is I might turn this back over and prime the other side and give it a different look in some form. Yeah, might give it another go. But yeah, that's it for today. So thank you for joining me. It's been a storm with all you lovely people here. Obviously, just remember that the Malcolm and myself will be back next year for season 2 of Just Making Conversation, and there will be some more of these live hangouts to come over the December period. Not sure if Malcolm will be with me. You might just have to put up with me, but he'll be in the chat, no doubt. So you never know. Depends how good I am at organising them and telling him, because I only told him 5 minutes before I went live. So let's have a quick look at the chat. Harriet's there saying, hi James, just looking at some hot rod builds. They do that sort of thing very often using a metallic base. Yes, indeed. Partly where I got the idea from, if I'm honest. So there you go. Anyway, so for now, that is it from the Just Making Conversation studio, or one of them anyway. And we'll see you next time. Take care all.